Filmada cuadro por cuadro, logrando 6 segundos de película por semana, fotografía fija para la historia de los Box Trolls, que ya llegó a Venecia después de 10 años. Isaac Hempstead Wright, protagonista de Game of Thrones, y Travis Knight, creador intelectual, estuvieron con Variety Latino.
It's a very delicate environment to work with, and I mean, I've never been near something like that, but I mean, I've been in a kitchen, no, where you're cooking, and of course you don't want to throw this stuff. Do you have any anecdote in that environment, like dropping a character? Because I'm pretty sure that every detail could represent years of work.
Yeah, well, you know, these guys, these puppets that we have here, they're really incredibly engineered things. They have little metal skeletons inside them. Then we have to make these costumes, and then we have a hair department, just like you would have on a live action film. And we have what we call a puppet hospital, where anytime a puppet, you know, finger breaks or an arm breaks, we take them to the puppet hospital, and then they repair it, and they kind of take it apart and sew it back up, and then they send it back out to set, and we just keep going like nothing happened. But yeah, because these are physical things and because they're at a small scale, animators will smash into things and they'll break things all the time, or they'll hit a camera and you got to try to get that back into position. It can be an absolute nightmare to work in an environment like that, but fortunately we know how to fix it most of the time.
The Box Trolls es la nueva película animada de manos de los creadores de Coraline y Paranorman, proyecto ambicioso de marionetas contemporáneas y stop motion. Isaac Hempstead Wright, una de las caras emergentes mejor conocidas, es el protagonista de esta historia.
Please tell me, you are a very well-known face for the Game of Thrones. Is this type of projects an opportunity to show the people that you're not only that character and avoid the situations that, for example, Daniel Radcliffe went through?
I'm more sort of riding the waves than thinking, oh yeah, that's a particular career choice. I'm just kind of enjoying whatever's coming, presenting itself to me.
And what does your family think about what you do being so young? What are the type of advices or things they tell you, please don't do that?
They've always made sure I keep going to school and keep doing all that, and I'm completely with that. But beyond, when they can come out to over there, they can come out and come to Venice and see me do all this, they have a great time, as do I, and we kind of all just sort of go, oh look, and that, and have a fun time.
Box Trolls!
You shot the movie in a 5D Canon.
Yeah.
Which is it's a pretty good camera, but it's also a very affordable one. Mm-hmm. Could that also be an invitation for people to explore this world that seems, you know, so complicated?
One of the great things about technology generally is that it's a democratizing instrument. It can take things that were, you know, impossible to do by a layperson years ago. But now with the internet, you can get the software that we used to make this film, Dragon. You can download that directly off the internet. We shot the entire film using Canon 5Ds. You can go to a camera shop and pick up the same cameras that we used to shoot this film, just in a typical camera shop. And so all these things exist for anybody who's really, you know, inspired to make their own stop motion films. The same tool that an animation studio uses to make their films.
No te la pierdas, estreno en Estados Unidos y América Latina a partir del 26 de septiembre. ¡Cuidado! Que ya llegan los Box Trolls. En el Festival de Cine de Venecia y con todos los detalles, Rafael Baldwin, ya lo sabes, Variety Latino.